Yo, what's up mga bayaw? How's it going, people? So today I'll be doing a bike check, which is the 2022 Trek Marlin 7 MTB 29er. Alright, so let's check its description and specification of this mountain bike, which is the 2022 Trek Marlin 7 MTB 29er. Alright, let's go! Yun. So looking at the top tube here, from here up to this end, the length is actually approximately 7 TMM up to 80 mm, and then it's not a tapered head tube, but instead this is an integrated straight head tube. It uses the ball bearing headset. This is not a seal bearing headset yet. Alright, and then the head tube, the top tube, and the down tube, as you can see here, you could still see the welding marks or the TIG weldings on its frame. So this is not a smooth welding frame, alright? And then looking at the down tube here, still the branding of Trek. You could see it here. It's a very nice type of decal here. And then on the top tube, you could see this is the Trek Marlin 7. So there is a number 7 here, and the word itself, Trek Marlin, alright? They use the color touch of gray. This is a matte color, if you can see here on the bike itself. And then from this side, you could still see the TIG weldings and the welding markings here from the seat tube side. And then here is the seat clamp that they use. This is a T6061 T6 alloy, which is a quick release seat clamp. And they also use T6061 alloy seat post. The insertion of this seat post is 31.6 mm, and the length of the seat post itself is 350 mm. Alright, and then looking at the clamping of the seat post, so this is actually the modern clamping of the seat post, but looking at the railings pedal itself, so this is a 9/16 pedal, but poor thing here is this is not yet a sealed bearing type of pedal. Then looking at the saddle itself, so this is the brand of the saddle. So they use the material of synthetic rubber and synthetic what I mean is synthetic rubber, so you could use this thing even if it's like, you know, sunny or rainy, so it won't break anytime you wanted to use this thing. Alright, because it uses a very nice part of material, and this is not a you know, a water absorbent material that they have here. So they put a very nice material on this saddle itself. Alright, what else? Going here at the seat stay, so they use a round bar here, like a half an inch round bar. Then still it's a matte gray finish color. And then going here at the chainstay, so you can see here that it turned out to be a little more wider on this side. Okay, they put a rubberized chain guard here on the chainstay, so that if there would be like a chain bash here, so it would be protected from scratches or anything that would happen to your frame. All right, and then looking at the cable here going on this side, going to its rear derailleur. So this is the one that they used here. It's like they put a clip underneath this chainstay bar so that they may be able to put this cable over this rear derailleur. Okay, what else? You can see that they use the Shimano brand, which is the Shimano Diore for this one, and there is actually a clutch over here, so if in case you wanted to use this clutch. So you could also follow other content creators about how to use this clutch thing, so they may be able to explain to you what is actually the use of this thing. But for now, I'll be doing a bike review, so I won't be able to tackle how to use this clutch, but maybe on the other content that I will you know, make soon, so I'll explain to you how to use this clutch. Alright, so this is a Shimano Diore for 10 speed. So looking at the cogs itself, so this is a 10 speed cassette type cogs, and then the smallest teeth is 11 and the biggest one is 46 teeth. If you want to see the brand of the chain, so this is the chain, so just try to read it, because I can't read it, I don't have my glasses with me, I'm sorry about that. And then looking at the crank, no, this is their crank, so they use actually the FSA brand. This is also a T6061 alloy crank. So from here up to this end, the length of the crank arm is 170 mm, and then the hole here, which is the thread, they use 9/16 thread for the pedals. Okay, and then the chain wheel itself is 32 teeth. They use actually 104 BCD on this one, and this is a narrow wide chain ring. Okay, so I can still feel at the back of the crank itself that the chain ring, you can actually change this if you wanted to put like 34 or 36 teeth or 40 teeth. You may do so because it's removable. Okay, about the bottom bracket here, it's only a square tapered bottom bracket, so they didn't put a hollow tech bottom bracket here, but still it's nice because what they put in here is actually an FSA bottom bracket, so it's still an original part of this crankset thing. Okay, then looking at the tires, so this is the tires is by Maxxis. So this is the Maxxis icon, and the size is 29 by 2.20. Alright, so the knobs are quite smaller. As you can see, the knobs are very small, not that too thick, so it means that the tire itself can be used for cross country but not for the heavy trails. Alright, if you are a trail rider, much better to use not this bike, but this is more of a cross-country bike or more on long rides instead. But you have to like purchase another bike which is a full suspension bike. Okay, looking at the rims here, so the rims is double wall, and this is a T6061 T6 alloy. Same thing with the spokes and the nipples. The spokes and nipples are still stainless, and it's not full alloy spokes and nipples. What else? The cogs itself is a cassette type cogs, and it's still a T6061 alloy hubs, and then it uses a quick release skewer. Okay, looking at the rotor or the disc rotor, the circumference of this one is 160 mm, and then it's still a bolt type of disc brake. And then the hydraulic caliper for this bike, the Trek Marlin 7, as you can see here, the frame is ready for post mount to post mount hydraulic calipers. Okay, so this is a post mount to post mount hydraulic calipers, and the hydraulic caliper itself is by Tektro. Okay, what else? Going here at the cockpit set, so as you can see here, it's still an alloy stem that they use. So approximately this is like 60 to 70 mm in length, and then 31.8 mm clamping type. Okay, this is still an alloy stem here, which is the handlebar itself. From here up to here, the length of the handlebar is 740 mm, and then there is a back sweep of 6 degrees. Okay, but don't worry, because the handlebar itself is a T6061 T6 alloy material. Okay, the grips is not that too fancy, but it's all good. If you can see the grips itself, it's manageable, and at the same time, you know, you can go a long ride here with this kind of grips. It's all good. But if you are looking for a hand grip which has an alloy ends on this part and on the other part, well, this is not the type of grips that you have. But if you have still an extra money or budget, you could actually buy a grips that you may prefer. But for me, as you know, being a budgetarian guy, so this will do. All right, and then same thing here, looking at the hydraulic brakes for this Trek Marlin 7. So they use Tektro, and then for the shifter, it uses Shimano Diore. So this is like a 1/10 speed when it comes to its drivetrain. Okay, and then on the other side, it's still Tektro. Purchasing this bike, so a freebie would be a reflector in front. So nothing special. And then what else? You could look at here, the fork itself. So the brand that they use is Rock Shocks. So this is not yet an air shocks. Instead, this is a coil type shocks. So looking at the stanchion itself is 30. The size is 30, and then the travel is 80 mm. No, it has this manual lockout, and then this is actually one of the adjuster for this shocks. Okay, and then what you see at the back is also, you can see here at the front. So same tires that they use. This is still a Maxxis Icon, and then the size is 29 by 2.20. Okay, same thing with the tire valves or the tube. So they use a press the valve tube here for their tires. Okay, so if in case that you wanted to put a little more heavy on the PSI, which is the air inside this tire, so you may do so. It's up to you, because it uses already the press the valve tubes. It's much more durable than the shredder valve. Okay, and then looking at here at the hub, so this is an alloy type material of hub, a T6061 alloy hub, and also it's a quick release hub, and then it uses 160 mm bolt type disc rotor. And then looking at here at the hydraulic calipers, the fittings for this one is still post mount to post mount. All right, what else? I think that's all good for today. So I've already said all the things about this bike. So for those people who wanted to purchase this bike, so this bike is the 2022 Trek Marlin 7 MTB 29er. You may purchase this bike here at LJ Bike Shop. So this is located here in Paranaque City. So I'll just put all the details at the comment section and at the description box, so that you may be able to contact them. All right, so the contact person for this establishment is Nelbert. So once you get hold of him, so just ask him to give you a discount, and you've seen this in Dynaboy TV's channel. Okay, so they accept different kinds of payments here, like Visa, Master, Cash, Gcash, bank transfer, and they also have home credit and bill ease. All right, if in case you wanted to propose other payments, just talk to them. Okay, so I'll be leaving all the details and the necessary information that you wanted to have, so that you may be able to inquire to this bike shop here in Paranaque City. All right, so again, to all my subscribers, please like, share, and subscribe Dynaboy TV for my latest bike checks, also for my latest bike shop visits. and all the necessary things about bicycles. Alright, so try to tune in to my channel. What else? I do also have other social media platforms, especially on my TikTok and also on my Facebook page. Okay, what else? To all my subscribers and also my friends in different parts of the world, like Switzerland, New Zealand, especially in Hamilton. So the Filipino bike community in Hamilton. So I just want to say hi to you guys. Shout out to you all people there in New Zealand, Hamilton. What else? The people also in Australia, in Switzerland, in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. What else? In United Arab Emirates, in Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Brunei Darussalam, Laos, Vietnam, US Virgin Islands, Hawaii, Saipan, Guam, and of course, Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Thank you very much for subscribing to Dino Boy TV, alright? Till then, mga bayaw, this is Dino Boy TV saying peace out.
Outdoor and cycling attire for MTB, the Trailman. Suwabe ang looks at matibay ang fabrics. Trailman has various design fitted for biking and other fitness affair. Kaya sa rides mo, i-Trailman mo. Designed and engineered by Manang Loming Store, MLS. Trailman.